Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to Taskmaster Tuesday, where we have an interesting challenge, or at least I hope it's interesting. I'm the one who wrote it. So, it's 1925, 30,000 meter range. Country of our choice, I've gone with Britain, versus Japan. And we have a battleship and 4 destroyers. I'm kind of thinking a ship that has left the main fleet and is going back to port or something like that. And the enemy have a battleship, 2 battlecruisers, and 6 destroyers. Very simple task: sink the enemy fleet with the least damage to their battleship, as reported by the end of battle stat screen, is the winner. But there is, after we design our ship and our destroyers, there's a little bit of a there's a little bit of a twist. So, building for toughness, I think I'm going to go max displacement. I'm going to go wide beam, but I'm going to leave the draft as is. I'm going to bring in veteran crew, probably go for spacious crew quarters as well. Range is not important in this challenge. No, it's not. Okay, we'll go for something like this. There's no displacement or money limits, so might as well go with the Advanced Tower 3. Now these I find to be just too big, so I might go for the Advanced Secondary Tower 4. That gives me a very nice, neat, compact superstructure. I'm going to go oil. Yeah, gear turbines. Balanced. Very normal setup for me. I might go batteries, actually. For the added flooding protection. And Crook 4. For obvious reasons. Now, gun-wise, I think 14s, weirdly enough. They're the highest Mark III gun I get access to. It's a little bit underpowered compared to what I would normally bring, but I think I can make them work. I'm just not sure. I think I might go for a standard style layout. It's been quite successful for me lately. Let's get the guns set up. So let's go TNT. Now that is an interesting choice between Tube Powder 1 and Cordite 3. Cordite 3 is actually pretty safe compared to the other Cordites. I mean, Cordite 1 has a plus 35% flash fire chance and plus 10% ammo deck chance, whereas this actually has reduced chances. Nowhere near as much as the Tube Powder, but it does have it. It doesn't give me as much penetration. It gives me a little bit more range. It doesn't give me that accuracy boost. They're a little bit lighter. They travel a little bit faster as well. And that 5% damage boost. Do you know what? Just to be different, I'm going to go Cordite 3. Autoloaders, electrohydro turrets. I am going to bring a sonar set and an RDF. Now then, what I'm looking for here, flash fire chance is currently 29.8 if I take a hit. Because what I'm thinking is going with standard shells. That should give me, yeah, pretty good rate of fire off the bat, which means I can make the guns longer. What if we go for a 50 caliber gun? 1.7, that's still very good. Just looking at the deck pens and the belt pens, they're a little bit weedy. 26.3. And that's 0.9 plays 1.5. Yeah, it's the deck pen that I'm slightly concerned about. Because if I make it a super long gun, it's never going to go through the deck. I think a 50 might be a good compromise. 14-inch 50 caliber. What happens if I do up them to supers? Oh. It'd be risky. Very risky, but yeah, the damage in particular, it gets pretty spicy. I don't know, I haven't changed the shell type yet. Let's try standards with capitalistics on both. What does that give me? See, that's looking a bit more like it. Maybe I could get away with a long gun with those good shells. Yeah, deck pen still no way too weedy. Go with the 50s. I think that's a good compromise. That's a lot of punch purely from a standard shell. What if I go to a super heavy shell? Yeah, those are pretty nasty, I think. Go for there. So that should be enough main gun firepower, or at least I hope so. What have we got secondary gun wise? 6-inch Mark IVs would be ideal. Let's go for 3 of them. 3 joules, so they're nice and accurate. Wow, those are punchy things. Make them long. Yeah, those should do very nicely. Actually, that's something I should look at with the HE pen. What are you up against? Destroyers, mostly. I don't need the pen on these things. What about high-capacity shells? That's maybe a little bit too weak. Let's go base fuse. It's a very kind of historical choice, and I think it should work well. It means that, you know, a typical destroyer can have at most 1.5 inches of armor, effectively doubled plus a bit, gives you about 4-inch, which means if we hit a destroyer at pretty much any range, with a HE shell, it should cause a pen. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Right, Citadel. We go all or nothing. Anti-flood. Reinforced bulkheads, triple bottom hull, best torpedo protection, best anti-flash protection. Does that get my flash fire chance down to 21.5? Okay. Let's do speed next. Probably just a single funnel. I don't care about the ship going particularly fast. I still want to armour her up. Yeah, but it's going way over on the hull form. I think 26 knots is about right. It's not fast, but it's okay. Right. Wow, I could get 19.6 inches of armour on the barbettes. Yes, please. And on the turret faces, I just want those turrets armoured as much as possible. Same deal for the 6-inch guns, really. Oh, I should get some smaller guns as well. Before I forget, let's go for 3-inch triples. And lengthen them just for a little bit of added anti-destroyer firepower. Now, the actual belt armor, yeah, deck at 8. Can we go all the way to 9? and an 18-inch main belt. That's very thick. We could. Ooh. And then I'm going to want my inner to go 9. 4.5. This is where the game's like, no. You're not getting away with this. 2.3. And inner 4.5. 2.3. 1.5. Yeah, 2% overweight. Lower the superstructure armor a little bit. Let's get a thicker tower. Decks could be trimmed. 4 belt can be trimmed. And where are we sitting? 2% overweight. With a little bit of an aft weight offset. Now, I do have my turrets fairly well spaced. I could bring them in a bit. Halfway offsetting. .8. I'm going to have overcorrected. No. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit rubbish on the old fire arc. Can bring this one back a little bit though. There we go. And that gets me pretty close to 100% my displacement. Could probably do it by noodling around with, well, probably superstructure armor. Superstructure armor is very heavy. I don't want to go lower than 1.5 though. Extended decks. Yeah, there we go. Give something like that. There we go. Let's go for the HMS T. Yeah, I think she'll do okay. I've had success with a kind of standard battleship layout before. She's pretty chunky. She's well armored. Overlapping firepower. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Okay, let's design the destroyer next. I do have access to the destroyer leader, so we might as well. Gonna go for a long one. Again, good crew, don't need range. I'm thinking these mainly, I want them to take out the enemy destroyers. That is going to be their main job. So we want, yeah, could go for a large barbette tower. Oil, balance, steam turbines. Again, let's go batteries. I tend not to, but I think because they're very expensive, but I think flooding resistance is going to be useful. Could go with a single funnel or potentially 2 small ones. Yeah, just go for a single big one. That means I could get to a speed of 34 knots. It's not particularly fast, but it's okay. Right, main guns, what do we have? We have duals and Mark IVs. We'll go 5-inch guns in that case. won't fire over. I think I need this one. Still won't fire over. This one? Nope. This one. Surely this one. Yes. Okay, so 5-inch guns there and there. Put one there. I'll do the trick that you can pull off of this hull, which is they will super fire. I need a torpedo launcher. I might as well bring a quad launcher. Yeah, something in that vein. 8 5-inch guns and some torpedoes. I wonder if we can get 2-inch guns in anywhere. On the sides, perhaps? Yes, but with terrible fire arcs. Alright, let's get the rest of the ship built. I'm going to need them to... Ooh, that's something I didn't do with the battleship. That could have been bad. Increased AP shells, please. No, that's put me overweight. By quite a lot, actually. I never knew that it did that. The things you discover when you muck about. Yeah, just the armor a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that could have been bad. This one will be on max HE. I'll stick with the same shell loadout. I don't have to, of course. I just think for consistency's sake. Let's go for big torps. Let's carry increased. I'm going to reduce the shell ammunition just to help with flash fires and things. Do I need increased? Probably standard ammo torps. I'm probably going to get one shot with these things anyway. I've still got loads of weight left. Let's make them super long. Let's go for 5.5 inch. Just because. Yeah, these things looking pretty nasty. They don't have any deck pen whatsoever. It's the only issue. We'll see if we can armour the ship up as much as possible. Yes, we can. Fully armoured. Can I bring the increased torps? No. I just need to sort out the fact she has a forward weight offset. It doesn't look like she should have a forward weight offset. It really doesn't. Move the torpedoes a bit further back. And move this gun a touch further back. Should be able to fix it. 1%. I can live with 1%. Maybe move the tower. 0.6% is even more livable with the tenacious class. Alright, I'm pretty happy with all that. Now, the instructions say once you have designed your ships, you should at that point consult a spoiler text. Now, obviously, I wrote the mission, so I know what's I know what's behind the spoiler text, or at least I did when I wrote it, but it's been a few days. I deliberately put it out early, so I know that I need to roll a d12, but other than that, I don't remember what I need to do. So I'm going to go roll a d12, which I will put up on the screen using some movie magic, hopefully, and I'll see what I get. Alright, let's see what we get. 5. Okay, so just so you know what all the results were, 1 would have been very bad because you have to roll twice. 2 would have been swap countries. 3 would have lost me the destroyers. 4 would have gotten rid of my destroyer. 5, which is what I rolled, means that I have to change my battleship's crew training from whatever I put it at, which was 100, to 25. Ouch. Okay, if I rolled a 6, it would be minimum bulkheads on the battleship. 7 would be to remove the rangefinder. 8 is standard reload only. 9 would be reduced ammo. 10 would have been no sonar or hydrophones. 11 would be Cordite 2 Dunite. Oof. And 12 would be no anti-flash protection. So we are an I guess a ship that is moving up to join the fleet with a transfer crew on board or something like that, protected by destroyers. Okay, this could be interesting. Could be interesting, depending on what the AI builds for me. Oh my goodness. So yeah, rough plan is to keep the battleship back until we've identified kind of what the enemy has, and try as best I can to use my destroyers to full effect and take out the enemy destroyers, and then deal with that hodgepodge of about, how many turrets is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh my goodness. That turret farm over there. Right, they're spotted to the north. But, oh, game, don't do that. Right. Avoid, off, loose formation, torpedoes off. Let's go looking with the Tenacious. Well, the HMS T, with its green crew, sipping tea, quietly, you know, just slightly concerned, moves that way. Right. Yeah, destroyers are going to be doing a lot of work. Tenacious, Greenfly, Tigress, and the North-esque. Huh. Excellent. Right. Well, there's the battleship. Jesus, they're triples as well. My God. Goodness me. 7 triple 14.5-inch guns. Well, we're certainly outgunned. Look at that thing. I'm tempted to use that as the thumbnail. My goodness me. I mean, knowing the AI, it's probably not going to have any armor at all. But that's a very interesting ship. Flinging some 5-inch guns their way. He's not going to do very much. I really want to discover where their smaller ships are. You know what? If you get a good shot on that battleship at any point, you may take it. Yeah, we're hitting some of the other ships just by accident. We also have here the battle cruiser, which appears to follow a similar design philosophy. All those funnels. And she has 13.5-inch guns. Okay. That's a lot of firepower. can see the destroyer is here from its smoke cloud. Yeah. Guns on that destroyer. Other thing by sailing in like this with the DDs is I might be able to encourage some torpedo launches against the destroyers, which is good because the HMST is all the way over there. One thing I should do, save your ammunition. Lost the destroyer. I can't get too close, of course, because the enemy will be able to shoot me up very effectively at super close range. Wow, that's a lot of torpedoes coming out. Oh, we hit them. Oh, that's good. The Ganko, 20 knots. Oh, wow. That's a slow ship. Oh, it does actually have good armour. Yeah, they've gone for a slow, heavily armed, very powerfully armed ship. Cordite and Dunite. Cap Ballistic 1, standard shells. Okay. Yeah, she could certainly... Oops, there's another torpedo there. Tenacious. Gonna try and avoid sailing into that. Right. Yeah, we've loosed a fair number of torpedoes their way. Start reloading. You'll want to find that destroyer. There's 6 of them. Like, I really don't want to move in against the Kanko here until I can assure myself I'm not going to get wiped out by destroyers launching vast numbers of torpedoes my way. Tenacious is dropping out of the line. Another set of torpedo launchers. Very hard to spot those destroyers, so they'd be a huge threat to the big battleship. Done a huge amount of damage with the 5-inch guns, actually. Oh, I should look at the battlecruiser armor. Oh, that's terrible. Guns on the battlecruiser. More torpedoes. Japanese AI certainly loves its torpedoes. Ow! Greenfly takes a massive hit there. Again, I don't really care about damage to the DDs. Sorry, destroyers. But, ooh, what happened? What happened? Okay, I should be back. I'm just going to check that it is actually recording. Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. I think my screen recording software had a bit of a hissy fit. and was mid-crash for some reason. Wasn't the game's fault. So what that was about. My computer is on its last legs, to be fair. Though they don't understand why the recording software of all things would be playing out. That's normally rock solid. Ooh, more torpedoes going out. Fast those battle cruisers. 26.8. Okay. Ooh, Tenacious taking another beating there. Right. Torpedoes away again. Try and get some any old damage on them, really. Oh, that's a nice torpedo hit. Really, I want to find those destroyers. Ow! But I'll settle for yeah, we're completely out of torpedoes now. Oh no, Greenfly still has some. Loosed. Yeah, all three Japanese capital ships taking damage. Was not at all what I was planning on doing with the destroyers. Oh, do you know what? I think the destroyers are going for the T. Do you know that? I think they're trying to distract me. Interesting tactic. Yeah, because I saw the puff of smoke over there. Continue to harass, I suppose. I assumed incorrectly that their destroyers would try to stick to their own capital ships, given that they were under attack by destroyers, but apparently not. This is going to be a very long fight, isn't it? Oh, there's a DDD over there. Maybe they're not doing that. Let's see if we can cut them off. Tigress is about to go down. Taking a lot of damage, though. Yeah, 10 hits from some pretty big guns. Okay, they've cut back, I think. Still, the destroyers have done a remarkable job. Akashi has some serious flooding damage. Nishino Tori certainly beaten up, and Kanko's taking damage as well. Smoke up. There's a destroyer. Kill it. Destroyed a torpedo. I'll take it. Down goes the green fly. She took 8 main battery hits. Really hard to pin down these destroyers. What's the weather like? Yeah, it's not bad. Must be small ships. Mind you, if they're out of torpedoes, I can probably push in, but I haven't identified them yet. It's the issue I'm having. Oh, that one. Have a look at one before it disappears again. Yeah, they do carry a lot of torpedoes. T still working her way back. Didn't see those. Oh, they don't do much damage. At all. They must be low caliber torpedoes. Caliber's not the right word, but hopefully you know what I mean. There's an awful lot of them, though. Ah. Okay, Tenacious is down. We just have North-esque. Go, North-esque. Go. Go through the gaps. Shoot one of them. There. Got an ID. Quick. Before they disappear again. Okay, they're out on their quad launchers. But they do have dual launchers left. 26 knots. Armoured. Okay. Keep up the pressure, North-esque. I know you're going to sink very shortly, but anything you can do. Destroying torpedoes, that's all good. Smoke. Okay. Well, I think I used up my destroyers to the best of my ability. It's all down to the HMS T now. Let's see if she can seal the deal. There's the Kanko. Oh, even have shots on her? Impressive. %8 accuracy with a green crew. I'll take that. It's quite a long range. 20 kilometers. Here's one of the battle cruisers. And there's all 3 capital ships, and I think they're damaged enough that they're not going to be able to get away. 13 knots, 12 knots, 12 knots. That's good. And the destroyers are sticking to the Kanko, I think. Which again is fine. There's one. Secondaries on that, please. Let's get more guns involved. You fired, haven't you? Little shit. Ow. Okay, they had a lot more torpedoes than I was thinking. Ow. They don't do a lot of damage, but sure hell a lot of them. Dud. Right, you got any more of those, you little shits? Yeah, you do. Kill you. Of course, they're buzzing around like flies, so they're going to be annoying to try and actually hit. Oh, that'll do. Okay, next. Any that have their quad launchers still in operation? No. Right, in that case, back on the battleship. Secondaries on a destroyer. Let's get in there. It must be... Oh, I was going to say low on ammo, but they're not. I think the battle cruisers aren't. Nothing else is. Ow. Really need you to actually kind of, you know, start getting some hits in, chaps. No, that's okay, but it's not great. Penetration chances, really not great. Because I'm hitting the deck or something? Don't know. Oh, good shot. Come on. Give me some big hits. There we go. There we go. It's more like it. What bulkheads has this thing got? Oh, just standard. It's proving annoying to take out though. More flooding damage. I think one more salvo into her and then I'll switch it up. Yeah. Need to take out those battle cruisers as well. They're just annoying. More than anything else. Require HE to do that. There we go. That'll do. Second salvo didn't do nearly as much. Oh, some unfriendly torpedoes from the Japanese, shooting their own ships. Should be able to deal with that battlecruiser soon enough. And yes, I know they're out of their main gun ammo, but now that I'm slower, they're probably able to get away, and they do have a lot of secondary firepower, which is setting fires. Which, because of my green crew, I do have to be slightly cautious of. Switching up. Ooh, just noticed that. It's like, why can't I go to a ×5? Ah, it's because there's a destroyer right there. Come on, get a hit. There we go. Lovely. That's probably the Nishin Totori sunk. Yes. Okay, mains on the Kanko. Come on. Yeah, that didn't do very much. Bit of damage. Just curious, are they running Turtleback by any chance? No, they're not. Very odd. Something with the way I'm running my setup lately that I thought switching on thought I'd switched it up for this this one, but I'm encountering similar issues where I'm just not able to get the penetrating hits I'd expect. Well, get some flooding on the go. Try an HE volley again. Just try HE volleys, see where we get. See if we can burn them out. Not enough. We had a better chance with the AP. Those floodings going again. While the damage control parties are busy with the fires. Come on. Just give me a solid fucking hit. Has she taken any pens at all? Yeah, she has taken a few. Surrenders. Okay, that I can deal with. Right. Some destroyers to get rid of. If we can hit them. Oh, nice. Don't think they have torps left. No, they do have a few. Oh, that was a good hit. Maybe not enough to sink her, but probably enough to doom her. That'll do her in, though. Just want to have a quick look at the Kanko here. Take an absolute bruising, this ship. Just notice she's 71,000 tons. So I don't feel quite as bad. Yeah, she was well armoured up. What's her inner layering like? Oh, too late. Well, at least I sank the enemy fleet, but I have a suspicion that damage received 8.6k, or more specifically 8,561. That is my score. Stealth 17 or Spartan Elite 43 get less than that, then they win. Obviously they have to sink the Japanese fleet as well, but a very interesting fight. Great fight as well, like loads of there's a brawl. I was not expecting that. It's actually a good design. Slow, but otherwise, very interesting design from the AI. for the Kango. The battle cruisers weren't that great. And outstanding job by the 4 destroyers, causing all sorts of problems for the enemy capital ships, so they were in a weakened state so we could catch them and finish them off. But those destroyers, nasty, nippy little things. If they'd had bigger torpedoes, they would have been really nasty, but kind of saved a bit by that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you go watch Stealth and Spartan's attempts, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.